Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's good, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This reading is our weekend reading. So, without further ado, let's get into the reading. Make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly by, okay? So the energy here is, let's take those steps to get to where we want to be, right? I do feel like you're going through these periods of, it's kind of, I want to say in a way of honey badgering, okay? And the reason I brought that up is because, you know, you're in this stage of preparation, okay? And sometimes the best way to put this is when you're preparing to, say, go on a trip, right? And you keep checking off this checklist and you're like, okay, did I grab this? Did I grab that? Do I have, you know, this? And each time you keep looking at something and it's right in front of you and you're saying, okay, but you keep checking that checklist and you keep saying, but it's in front of me, right? And each time it's like you keep doing something, but you keep like kind of going over it, right? I feel like for some of you, it's this period of, am I losing my freaking mind, right? Because it's like you feel as though you keep learning the same lesson, but each time you keep coming out with something different, which is good. It's a good thing, right? But sometimes we get tired of it, right? So I do feel like for some of you, it's like, oh my goodness, over again? Like this constant thing, right? But that's okay though, okay? Because you're doing good. I do feel like for some of you, it's like, you know, it's this long, drawn out situation. But again, you're doing great. It's something else that I'm missing. Hold on. It's something on that checklist that you're missing. That's why you keep going over the checklist over and over again. It's something that you're missing. Go over it slowly. Okay? And when you see what you're missing, you're going to be like, aha, I know why I was missing it. Because it's like something on there is similar. It looks like something else, but that's why you're missing it. That's for somebody. That's not for everybody. It looks similar to something else. I was wondering why, like, I came up with that explanation. But anyway, let's get into it, you guys. So we have here affirmations. To uplift your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Now, sometimes, you know, we don't realize that we're actually manifesting as we speak. So pay attention to what you're saying, what you're doing. And for some of you, don't involve yourself with negative energy because you don't understand how much of a heavy manifester you are, okay? So when, like, I know sometimes people, you can drive and people can cut you off and you can say some things, right? But in the same token, like, try to curve that. Try to say, like, you know, if somebody cut you off, be like, look, I'm gonna thank you this time, but next time I'm gonna go down the other street. You know, it's like changing your mind frame, because when you're changing your mind frame, you ultimately is changing the world. And I feel like, you know, again, that's another way to positively manifest. Okay, it's different ways you can do affirmations without actually, you know, speaking prayers in a way, because prayers is a positive affirmation as well. But I feel like for some of you, your affirmations can be helping someone. It's an action that you do here. For somebody, you've been trying to get into, it's like I don't know, I keep seeing like something that's spiritually based. That's interesting. It's like you don't know how to start it, or you don't know where to start. Let me say that. Because I feel like a fairly new energy here. It's not something that's pretty versed in what to do. Or if you are versed in it, you don't know how to dive into it more. Um, it's a lot of ways you can do that. You can either go on YouTube and type in how to do more affirmations. I know that's how I came about it, and I found a lot of fairly good YouTubers who speak on that, and you will know who draw in your energy the most. Um, or you can look at books. Books is a great way to do. You'll be divinely guided, or again, you can pray and ask your angels and guides to show you which direction to follow. I do feel like when it comes to your prayers and affirmations, definitely go which way you're guided, but definitely stay in high regards to where it leads you, okay? So the next card we go into here is your wishes is granted. Yes. Okay. So what you're asking for is coming towards you. It may not have come in the time that you wished it would have come, okay? In which that's fine. You know, things don't happen overnight and it don't happen always when we want it to happen. But in the same token, it's like, I don't know, I'm getting the goosebumps. It's gonna happen regardless. Because what's for you will always come to you. It's the law of attraction here. I do feel like when it comes to your wish, for some of you, it may come out the blue. And it comes when you least expect it. It comes when you're working on yourself. It comes when you're healed. And it comes when you're ready to receive it. Okay? So also, you have here winter. So because you are doing your affirmations and your prayers are being answered, you fully realize when this wish is being granted is for some of you in the winter months or spring, because we are going into spring in some locations. So I do feel like when it comes to this winter is when you realize like everything that you've been doing is finally coming together. All strings are being tied during the winter months, okay? And action. So action is, I feel like this balance of your yin and your yang here. And you're able to take balanced action. It's not so much as, you know, sometimes when we go into things, we tend to take unbalanced action, right? So whoever I'm speaking to here, this is balanced action. This is action that you've acquired over time, okay? Because sometimes when we take action that's unhealthy, and we don't realize that when we take unhealthy action, it's the situation that occurs is, you know, that I'm trying to put it to where I sugarcoat it, and I'm learning how to stop doing that. Self-indulgent, codependency, okay? I think that's the best thing to say. But this action that you're able to take now is more balanced to where it's like, it's an equal give and take here. It's that, I want to say it's not so much of for self, it's others and self, okay? It's not that narcissistic energy here. It's that pure energy where the action is, I'm fulfilling my goals, but at the same time, I don't step on other people to get where I want to be. That's the energy that's here. I'm free to do what I want, but I'm free to do it under my spirituality, where it's like, it's kind of the energy here is I'm not hiding who I am, if that makes sense. I think I think that's all what it was coming around to, is I'm not hiding me from the world, but I want the world to see who I am. And that's how I'm able to take action, because my true faces are here. You know, the mask has come off. And once the mask comes off, I can show who I am. You have here blossoming abundance. You guys, I'm sorry, my nose is stuffed, so some of my words aren't coming out quite well, but your abundance is rising because you took the time to come within yourself and realize that you are abundant, okay? You are a spiritual being that is abundant. And I will get into the numbers here, because the numbers here are very significant. You have here stability and balance. You have here the 7, which is accolades from the universe. You have here 6, again, balance. And then you have here 8, infinite, you know, infinite balance, infinite abundance. So it may have took you time to understand, like, how powerful you are, or how powerful you are to the world, how powerful you are to yourself, how much it takes you to tame that energy. But as you go into taming, you know, the resources you have as well as yourself, you come into this abundance. So I feel like when it comes to situations, you're realizing, like, how creative you are. You're realizing how much you can manifest things, but at the same time, how much you need to restrain yourself, because as much as in this material world you can receive things, is as much as you have to restrain yourself from overindulging in this 3D life, if that makes sense. So you could be going through or coming out of these financial constraints. And with that 4, which is actually, it starts off as the 13, but if you add it together, it brings you into the 4. It brings you into this stability that you've been desiring, looking for. And I feel like for some of you, it's that stability that maybe, I feel like it stems from parents. It stems from your foundation. It's rooted harder than just, you know, you. This is generational. You're breaking curses here, for generations. And I feel like this is the main reason why you were destined to take action. This is the main reason why you have come into this. Ooh, this energy is deep, y'all. I'm sorry. This season, this. Oh, okay. Ooh. Y'all energy is kicking my butt right now. Okay, hold on. You are really, really powerful. I don't think you understand how powerful you are, because as far as you see things, but you see things maybe material wise, or you see that with this world you have to build the material aspect of things to get what you want, or to satisfy either your family or to satisfy status quo, if that makes sense. But it's just so people can live a better life, or your family can live a better life. I feel like for some of you, you are the type of nurturer, especially with the Queen. Well, I'm sorry, if I say the Queen of Pentacles, this is the woman holding a coin. This signifies the Queen of Pentacles for me. You are the type of person who take care of people. You are the nurturer. You are the lover. You are the type of person that can sit here and have this patience when it comes to development of business. The mindset to, again, especially with the take action on the end. You are the type of person that can sit here and say, you know, I can see things through. You can see beyond. I wouldn't put it past you if you were a Pisces. Your intuition is popping. Seriously, with the Pentacles being here though, you could be an Earth sign because Pentacles is heavy here. But I wouldn't put it past you if you either get epiphanies, revelations, like action. We know action is fire signs, but you could be a water sign too. But I wouldn't put it past you if for some reason I just feel like you can see things. You can see things before they either happen, or it's something about seeing things here for you that's very significant. Like, for your generation, you're very wise. Very wise. I'm proud of you, though. Maybe you don't hear that others are proud of you. They just expect you to do, but you don't never hear that others are proud of you. But I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. The Queen of Swords. Even with the Queen of Swords being here, I just feel like saying, like, you keep to yourself. You really do. You really keep to yourself. I'm not gonna take all those, but I mean, I'll take some of them. I'll take some. I'm not gonna take all of them, but you do have the Two of Cups here. You have the Queen of Pentacles again. I said the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Swords. You're mirroring somebody. But this mirror, you have a connection here with somebody. But I feel like, okay. It could be this, okay? You're setting yourself up for a connection, right? Right. But I feel like you're mirroring a relative. Because you know how they say twin flames and soulmates can be like somebody that you admire, that not just like a connection, like a sexual connection. It could be a platonic connection. Like, it could be a family member. It could be a friend. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship connection. I feel like you're mirroring somebody. You could be mirroring your mother. You could be mirroring your father. But you keep your nose down to the grindstone. And I feel like somewhere in here you don't get that recognition. You are the type of person who don't hear that you're amazing a lot. You don't hear that you're doing well, you're doing good. You always, for some reason, like, if you do hear it, it's very rare. And then it's on the same hand, like, to me, all you hear is the negative comments. But that is what's pushing you. You keep looking at this pentacle because you feel like that's your way out. It's like a bittersweet. It's a sad moment, but at the same time, it's like, you know, that's what's going to pull you out of whatever this is. Yeah. The Lovers. With the 10 of Cups. You know, this is what helps you. You're the type of person who help other people, though. Like, it's something about here. I wouldn't be surprised if... I'm going to switch back. I wouldn't be surprised. This is your path, though. This is your path. This is your contract. This is what you came here to do. You lead people. You are a leader. I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why you have this energy is because your heart is what helps people. It's kind of like your heart helps people heal. Even though like they do what they do, your heart is the healer. You are the sun card. This is a new beginning for you, true, but you are the sun in the storms. Pay attention though. You are the healer of ages. Yes. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are this generational curse, but it's a storm brewing behind you. It's something about, pay attention to the action you're taking. Pay attention. Pay attention. You are the healer of ages, grant you. It's something about this communication that I am like weary of. I don't know why. I don't. Let's see. Why am I weary here? What's going on? What is this storm? What is this storm? Let's see. What is this storm? What is this storm? Something about you being in contemplation, this action. It's something over here with this action. But it's something that leads you to your destiny. What is this? Yeah, it's definitely action. It's something that has your passion wrapped up. Okay, so it's like, don't make a rash decision. Don't just jump. Make sure things are balanced. Make sure you're completely rested in this situation. But it's something that's going to require you to build. It's like a rebuild. It's like a collaboration. So someone that may seems as though they're cut off to you, like I said, whoever this person is, this king, and they are literally just like you. It could, like I said, it could be a parent. Whoever this person is. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah. So we have here the death. It's something about the way you going about the situation with the moon. Again, it takes me back into the Friday's reading. Everything is not exactly what it seems, you guys. But it's heavy. It's heavy on your heart because you are a lover, even if you don't show it. Scorpios hide that energy of love, but communication needs to happen here. I think when it comes to this communication, it kind of, it scares you to have this communication with this person, because this person, their demeanor is like standoffish. Their demeanor is like, get away. You know, but like even with the Scorpio, like either you're not talking, they're not talking, or like something here to you seems off. Like deep down, you know this person cares. You guys are mirroring each other. So it's kind of like you see them as being, probably, you may even call it as a butthole, okay? But your intuition, especially with Pisces being here, your intuition is telling you something different. So it's giving you mixed signals, okay? It's like, what? I'm seeing something different. Scorpios can hide things very well, you guys. Very well. But because you are a Pisces, or because you have that intuition that I call, you know what I'm saying? I call it, boo. I see you. Because you can pull things. Because I feel like this person is pulling your energy. So deep down, you can already feel, but it's like you don't know how to move on this situation. This is destiny though. So it's going to work out. Communication needs to happen. It'll happen when it's supposed to though. Guardedness is here. I can show y'all. It's an offer that's going to be made. Y'all know me, I'm going under the deck. It's an offer that's going to be made. It's something that's going to be tangible here. But someone is in isolation in their fields. Someone is guarded with their feelings. Someone, and 9 times out of 10, is this scorpionic energy that's holding back. Pisces energy over here, which I feel like is more you. You don't necessarily have to be a Pisces, but you are more of the loving type, which we already coined in the beginning. You know, this person technically is supposed to be switched, but the way I put it out, yeah. You are more the Queen of Swords over here, like, I got my sword up, but I'm letting you come in. This person like, look, I just got my sword up. Just stop. Give me time. Let me do me. You know what I'm saying? And you like, all right, you gonna do that? I'm gonna do that. But I still want you to come in. You know, it's like, you're just so sweet. You're so loving. And this person like, look, I've been through this. I've been through that. You know, if that's this a relationship type situation, even if it's not, it's a platonic, you know, family member or so, the person has been hurt as well. And some way here, they have wisdom. And that wisdom you have to crack and get to so it can help you grow. But remember, you guys, regardless of what happens, you are the sun. You shine no matter what. You will get that information even if, you know, it may not look like you are cracking through, but you are, okay? And it's going to help you and this person take this leap of faith into this new beginning. I feel like when it comes to the situation, this person is just afraid to let their guard down. And they're afraid to talk about things because of what happened either in the past or what someone has done when they've opened up before. So it's like, you know, balancing out if they can really trust you, if they can really allow you to do this. This person could be in, oh, there we go. Okay. With this action, this person could be putting you through these obstacles. That's why this storm warning is here. Like, pay attention to the false flags that's being put in front of you. Pay attention to 9 times out of 10 all these questions. But with this 10 being here, remember, the 10 is the end. The 10 is the end of the storm. You know, it's about to be the sun, which is you, honey. So remember that. Okay, I'm going to put this right here because you are the sun. You remember? 1. You are the sun, baby. And remember, you are here for the healer of ages. The healer of ages is with you, baby. So remember, 5, 1, 6. Balance comes in, my darlings. And we can go back through this again. You're standing still. They're standing still because they're trying to figure out what to do, how to take action, how to make way. It's like this person wants to let you in because they see this as being destiny. This is the number 17, which again brings us to 8. This is infinite. They know that. Infinity, babes. Again, the Page of Wands. I feel like this is fiery passion here. It's a lot of wands here. But they don't want to make a rash decision. Again, it could be because in the past things were rationally decided. And when they did that, it left them in limbo. We see that. Things left them in limbo. They had to decide, you know. Again, it could be a situation where something may be closer to you and something may be further. You have to make a decision which one you want to go after. But I do feel as though you're balancing things out and you're going to make the right decision. You could be making the right decision if you're going to come towards that person or you're going to let that person come towards you. And that could be why, you know. But as of right now, especially from the Friday reading, you are in relaxation mode. You're in rest mode before this complete rebuild because right now you're rebuilding on yourself. So you guys, this is the end of your reading. Oh, wait. And definitely you're holding on to whatever this is. So yeah, that ends the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I will see you guys in the next ones. Have a great day. Bye.